I have forgiven you, Diboni. Emmanuel, I don't want to believe this is true. Diboni is my mom's elder brother who made me sleep with my mom's corpse and coffin when I was barely 5 years old. Diboni is a clear definition of the phrase a wicked and heartless man. Diboni is an elder of the Seventh Day Adventist Church, Osusu. Now, what happened? My mom died when I was barely a year old and she was deposited at the morgue. My dad went to meet Diboni as Ngwa tradition demands. On several occasions, my dad visited him to conduct the burial rites in Cho, but Diboni refused to accept the rite, and without conducting this rite, my mom's burial won't be fixed. For 4 solid years, my mom's corpse stayed in the mortuary because of this man. At the fourth year, after several pleading from all angles, he agreed to accept the burial rite and then allow my dad to fix the burial. Under Ngwat's custom, Diboni must be present for his sister to be buried on the fixing on a fixed burial day. Diponi gave his consent and assurance to be in our house on the burial date. On the burial day, people gathered, food cooked, my mom corpse arrived from the morgue, and the Seventh Day Adventist Church conducted the church service, and it was time for interment, and Diboni was nowhere to be found. There was no phone then, so my dad sent friends to Osusu Isiala Ngwa North to plead with Diboni to come so that his sister would be laid to rest. From 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., they pleaded with Diboni and he refused to come. Everyone that came for the burial left, leaving my dad and us with the coffin. The ambulance left and my dad had no other choice option than to take the corpse inside the house while we waited for Diboni. My mom's corpse was kept on the table while we kept our beds beside it and slept. As a child, I was never afraid of sleeping beside the as a child, I was never afraid of sleeping beside the coffin. That was my longest night, and that night made me swear never to forgive you or anything that emanated from you. The next morning, my dad, in company of other friends, went back to Diboni. They pleaded and pleaded before Diboni then agreed and followed them to our house, and my mom was then laid to rest. She was your sister. She never had problem with you. We never offended you, but for God knows reason, you kept her at the morgue for 4 years. It's over 40, it's over 30 years already, and I can still remember how the coffin and the corpse looked like and the harsh smell from the formalin. I have forgiven you, and I pray something like you never happened to anyone.